congratulations on Batman Cape Crusader.
Thanks very much. I'll take it.
I'm kind of starting off because this is a Batman who is, we're looking at the very early days of Batman, we're looking at a Batman who hasn't quite figured out, how to balance everything. Yeah. It's also one of the most iconic characters in 21st century. And what would you say surprised you the most about kind of stepping into that cape and cowl?
Well, I think every part is terrifying. None of them are probably as terrifying as Batman. It was like big boots to step into, but also I think when you love a character a lot, it makes it a lot easier because it's not about you. Then it's just about like giving people this awesome person who you're a huge fan of yourself.
And one of the things I've seen the entire show because my wife and I had to, we couldn't stop. We get to see some surprising vulnerability from Bruce. We get to see a little bit of him interacting with some children who happen to have some connections with the rest of the universe. What was it like to find that softer side to a character who is very hard trying to kind of put up a tough front?
I came to my softness begrudgingly. We just see you try to find that right balance in the room while you're putting it down, and most of the time Bruce Timm would go too soft. And so then you bring it up. And the animation does so much of that for you, the beautiful artists who draw him.
Fantastic. And then this kind of last question, if there was an opportunity to kind of get to play a bit more with this Bruce, like what character interactions do you want to see more of? Because we do get the stuff with Barbara, we get some of the stuff with Alfred, we get some of the stuff where we see Bruce's walls and Batman's walls. I shouldn't call him Bruce because Bruce is kind of an invention in this show.
Yeah.
Which characters do you want to see Batman actually get to kind of bring those walls and reveal that vulnerability a bit more?
I don't know. I love all the characters that he gets to talk to, and of course Pennyworth and the Gordons are top of that list. But anyone who could make him feel a little bit more relaxed, that would be a nice person to have a scene with. The guy works hard.
He's definitely a character who just needs a holiday.
I think, that I must say is the closest thing that I relate to the most with me and Batman is I hate going on vacation. So I think he feels the same.
Congratulations on Batman Cape Crusader.
Thank you.
I'm kind of starting off, this is such a departure for Harley Quinn in terms of the agency alone. Usually most versions of Harley are responding to somebody, and this is a Harley with a lot more agency authority to it. What surprised you about getting to kind of take this version of Harley?
Well, I was just surprised to get the offer, so I was surprised to get the job. But I kind of love that they were so willing to be so open to reimagine this whole character in a whole. And then stepping into it, I realized, you're flipping the script on everything. I love that they're like, there's gender swaps and like everything else. And I'm like, that's really cool because, like Minnie said in the panel, the essence of the characters are there. It's just reimagined and it's fresh, even though it's still nostalgic in a way from the original series that Bruce Timm worked on, Batman animated series. But I mean, how terrifying. But I love the specificity of the two distinctive characteristics of Harley Quinn and Dr. Harleen Quinzel. So it was kind of cool to be able to play both. And one's like really happy and bubbly and whatnot, and then the other one dropping down to a lower register in your chest and just being really manipulative, which is my true self.
I was watching the episode with my wife, and she was losing it at the Harley.
I know. And Minnie Driver. My God! But having her sing, she's telling the story about singing, and then hearing her voice, like so beautiful. But like again, the voice actors that they brought onto this animation is just incredible.
Awesome.
You have to watch Catwoman, Christina Ricci.
She's so good. I've seen the whole show.
Oh, you have?
We blew through it in like a day and a half.
Man. You saw more than I did.
What would you say, because stepping into any role after Malcolm, you have an idea of, all right, I think I know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to play, what this is going to be like. And then that's not necessarily the case with the finished product.
No.
What would you say surprised you the most with Harley?
God, I think... that she wanted it nothing. That they wanted it nothing like Arlene Sorkin. I was ready to come in with like a Brooklyn accent, like coming in like this. But it was kind of fun that they wanted it so menacing for Harley Quinn and so different, like we've never heard before. But just what a mindfuck, she is. So that was kind of the fun element of playing this version of Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Very last quick
question.
Sure.
If
you could see Harley get the chance to psychoanalyze any Batman villain, any other character in the Rogues Gallery, who would you like to see that be?
Oh, God. I think it would be Robert Pattinson. There's so much shit going behind that mask, you know what I mean? I want to get in it. I want to get in there. Yeah.
Like from Crusader, and Penguin is one of the best prospects of the show. Starting off, it's such a mix of cabaret and Chinatown. What really kind of surprised you the most about kind of stepping not only into the DC universe, but with this very unique interpretation of a character like that?
I think, first of all, I love the iceberg. I love the fact that there is a gambling cabaret boat that lives on the river in Gotham, and that she runs it, that Oswaldo is this extraordinary burlesque singer, but she's also a total psychopath who's willing to do the worst things a mother could do in the name of evil. She's a fascinating and amazing character. Yeah.